Jackie Solman here, founder of Nutrition on the Mat and the Roman Protocol, where we show wrestlers how to dramatically improve their strength and performance on the mat and make weigh-ins an afterthought, even if they have 5 or 10 pounds to lose, and how to do all of that without aggressive cutting techniques. So thank you so much for joining me. And in this video, I actually want to talk about a few things that you and your wrestlers specifically can do to help boost their immune systems, right? So I have actually gotten like dozens of emails, DMs, Facebook messages about this topic. So when we are talking about nutrition and we're talking about food and what you can do and what your wrestler can do to boost their immune system, there's really 4, kind of 5, but mostly 4 main things that you want to be focusing on to do that. So the first 3 things are getting foods that are going to be rich in vitamins A, C, and E. So A, C, and E, we call it A's for short, if it's like a little easier for you guys to remember, are vitamins and are foods that are going to be really, really rich in antioxidants. So those are going to help fight off against free radical damage. They're going to help boost our immune system, fight against stress-related responses that go on in the body. And those are going to be really important things to make sure that you guys are including in your diet and that you are getting foods that are going to be rich in those 3 vitamins, right? So just to kind of jump right into it. So first things first, if we are looking to get vitamin A in our diet, right? So that is going to be things that are rich in that vitamin, such as broccoli, red bell peppers, spinach, certain cruciferous vegetables. And what I'll do is, there's a lot more than that, but those are usually the staples that most people find in their houses already. So I will be posting an extensive list of all of the different foods that have vitamin A, C, and E, and everything else that we're going to talk about. But kind of just to cover the basics, those are what you want to look for. So the next thing that we want to focus on are foods that are going to be rich in vitamin C. So again, these are our immune boosting foods. So vitamin C foods, kind of like a little pun, but vitamin C is predominantly going to come from citrus foods. So these are going to be things like oranges, clementines, again, those red bell peppers, orange juice, also things that are fortified with vitamin C. So oftentimes, if you are buying or stocking up on dried cereals or so like breakfast cereals or things like whole wheat flour, these are usually foods that they're considered fortified, right? So they have had nutrients added back into them during the processing process. So those things are also going to be really rich in vitamin C. Again, going to post a super extensive list. And then the next thing is going to be foods that are really rich in vitamin E. Super important. Vitamin E has actually been shown to kind of help strengthen and support the tissues that are in our respiratory system, as well as our skin, other things like that. So definitely keep that in mind. And where we are going to get sources of vitamin E are going to be predominantly healthy fats. So things like nuts, seeds, so whether that's like flax seeds, chia seeds, almonds, peanut butter, also oils, so cooking oils, things like olive oil, think avocado oil is high in vitamin E. I'm going to double check that. So pretty much those kind of sources are going to be best. So obviously you can see I'm just naming things that are usually pretty much part of a balanced, healthy diet in general. So if you already got that covered, you're doing awesome. But if not, definitely focus on getting these types of foods in your diet to help boost your immune system and kind of help you able to fight back a little bit about what's going on, right? Okay. So outside of vitamins A, C, and E, the next thing that we can focus on are going to be foods that are rich in zinc. So zinc is also one of those kind of super powerhouse nutrients that have been shown to help boost your immune system. So foods that are rich in zinc are going to be things like poultry, so chicken, turkey, a lot of seafood, nuts, seeds, things like that again. So just making sure that you have a rich, balanced diet and all of these things. So again, those are our main 4 things. So vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and zinc. So kind of our optional kind of sort of 5th thing that we're going to talk about, because I've gotten so many questions on this, are what supplements may be beneficial. There are certain things, there's one supplement in particular that has been shown to have immunosupporting benefits, so boosting our immune system. There have been numerous studies that have showed that this particular supplement has been able to support and dramatically reduce symptoms of the cold and flu virus and upper respiratory systems as well. So is this guaranteed to help? Absolutely not. Is it going to hurt you? No. Is it probably going to help? Maybe. So might be worth a shot. So the supplement that I'm talking about in specific is called elderberry syrup. So it's black elderberry. It is usually really easy to find. Any kind of health food store, any kind of drugstore, Target, Walmart, Amazon, even most supermarkets, to be honest, nowadays have it. So that could change. That could change in hours. It could change in days. It could change in weeks with whatever's going on. So if this is something that you are considering, I would recommend stocking up sooner rather than later. You know, don't go out and buy 20 bottles of it. Totally no need. Save some for everybody else. But if you do want to grab a bottle or two to leave on your shelf, this could be a good idea. So with elderberry in specific, a few things we want to keep in mind. Obviously, if you don't have an option, anything is better than nothing. But typically, most studies and most effectiveness with this supplement is shown in elderberry syrup versus pills or powders. Just a much more concentrated form. So I would highly recommend getting that if it's available. As far as dosage goes, it's always going to vary slightly depending on the supplement company, you know, what they say the dosage is. Standard dosage for elderberry syrup is typically 10 milliliters. Should come with a little drop cup. And what it usually shows is if you're taking it for preventative measures, typically 10 milliliters once or twice a day. If you are someone that is experiencing symptoms of cold or flu virus or upper respiratory symptoms such as coughing, sneezing, sore throat, things of that nature, then the dose is typically 10 milliliters 4 times a day spread out. So again, check the specific supplement that you're buying. This is usually pretty standard, so I feel comfortable saying this, but you know, every product, every company is going to be a little different. So pay attention to whatever the directions are on your box, on your bottle specifically. First and foremost, practicing healthy safety measures, washing your hands frequently, stress management, making sure you're getting the right kind of sleep are all things that are going to help, you know, not only reduce your chances of catching whatever's going on out there in the first place, but also just keeping your immune system topped off in general. But assuming you have all of those other factors in place, nutrition is going to be the next stepping stone that you can do to just take extra precautionary measures and, you know, keep your wrestlers healthy and happy and safe. So hopefully you guys found this useful. If you did, definitely drop a like, drop a comment. If you've got questions, feel free to reach out and shoot me a DM. I'm always happy to hear from you guys. And yeah, definitely check out our page, subscribe to our videos so you keep getting helpful tips like this. We have tons of free resources on nutritiononthemat.com. We also have a Nutrition on the Mat Facebook group. So if you just search Nutrition on the Mat, that'll pop up. I think we've got like 1,300, 1,500 people in there. So super active, super useful information that I'm putting in there all the time. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.